My biggest gripe with diversity, equity, inclusion is it's a pander.
She's right. I have a lot of problems with it too. And it's one of the reasons that I wrote the book, Dump DEI, Alleviate Anti-Blackness Instead. Hey, my name is Vonda Page. I am a results mentor, empathy coach, CEO, and author of Dump DEI, which was self-published in June of this year. Dump DEI is all about how diversity, equity, inclusion has been used and how it is dangerous, exploitative, and immoral effort, right? That not only is used to pander, it's more than that. It's used to solidify and standardize discrimination, abuse, and to maintain Black people at the lowest socioeconomic status in America. Plain and simple. I love what this creator is saying and sharing their experience. I also worked in tech for 30-something years, so I know that what she is saying is right. And I just want to zoom out, right, to the bigger piece of it. And that bigger piece is really helping people really get and understand that the basis of all of it is anti-Blackness. Nobody cares if an Asian person, right, makes it up the ladder, because Asian women are at 95 cents on the dollar compared to a white man, and Asian men are at $1.25. So they're indexing over, right, what white men are earning. So the issue, right, is not about Asian people or Latino people or queer people or disabled people. It's about Black people, and anti-Blackness is the issue. Anti-Blackness is the main focus of the conversation that we need to have when it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Because, right, who are all these other diverse groups that are saying, right, that they are being disadvantaged? Well, the truth of the matter is it is Black people and it is Black women who remain at the lowest, right, realms in this society because of systemic oppression, systemic anti-Blackness, systemic racism, systemic abuses. And those things, right, are never going to even get dealt with. They're never going to be looked at unless the people in charge, the people with power, right, make some sort of transformational change. And what we all have to realize is that DEI is a money-making field just like everybody else, everything else. And they are not going to give that up. They're not going to relinquish, right, all of the clout and money that goes along with it. So what we have to do not only is to focus on our own healing and alleviating anti-Blackness within ourselves, but once we learn, right, the idea is to share what we've learned. The idea is to help other people understand, right, how these pieces fit together through our stories, right? And then the other thing is helping people understand and recognize that empathy, and the care and concern about all people having what is necessary to survive in this world should be what we're focused on. But the way it works is that people believe in this society that Black people don't deserve anything. They believe that Black people are deserving to be slaves and anything else is too much. And that is why we're not allowed to talk about anything. That is why a field like diversity, equity, and inclusion is run by white and Asian people who are making all of the money off of it and who are like literally pandering, as this creator talks about, and doing it for a clout situation when they are really not oppressed in any way. It's all about this oppression Olympics game again, right? And people not wanting to admit to their own anti-Blackness. And when we get to that point where people can really start to unpack anti-Blackness, people can unpack what they believe and feel about Black people and about Blackness, their stance on reparations, what they believe about fairness, equity, justice, liberation, and all of that is part of the conversation that needs to be had. I want to leave people just with like 3 things to think about when it comes to any conversations around diversity, equity, inclusion. Number one, it's really important to understand, right, the history of work in this country, that Black people worked for free for centuries. Nobody else did that. No one else did that. And whether you're talking about Japanese internment or whether you're talking about any other, the Chinese working on the railroad, whether you are talking about any other indentured servant that was in America, everybody got their reparations and everybody got freedom, except for who? Black people. And therefore, this conversation is necessary and crucial.